Hello YouTube, welcome back to another game of Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. This is going to be the third game between our two players here, sOs and ByuN. It is the grand final of the Intel Extreme Masters 2016, held at the very beginning of February. And we've got two grand finalists here, sOs and ByuN, Protoss versus Terran. So let's quickly introduce our players shortly after. Just basically announcing that there is links in the bottom of the video where you're going to see the previous games. If you missed them, I really recommend watching those, and the scores are about to be displayed also, so if you haven't seen them, I would really recommend going back before I spoil anything for you. So on the top left hand side here, we've got ByuN. We're on Prion Terraces. ByuN is a Terran player. He is from X-Team, and he's from South Korea. Now his opponent is going to be sOs, spawning as the blue Protoss here, and he is on Team Jin Air Green Wings, and he's from South Korea. So here we go. Scores are about to be displayed. 1-1 apiece. Looks like sOs going for that risky gold base at the very beginning, which is fine. You can get away with it most of the time, unless of course you've got some sort of Reaper aggression, which doesn't appear to be the case. At this point, ByuN has been starting with double Marines at pretty much every occasion. He hasn't actually started with anything else other than that. So definitely a bit of an interesting one. And let's see, we've got one gas, so no two gases yet. And strangely enough, you generally build one gas for a typical 1-1-1 opening. So let's see if he's going to do exactly just that. Factory's on the way. Command center's on the way. He's going to be lining up perfectly for finishing off the Destiny Cloud Fist build, which of course I fully expect him to do. This base now getting completed. Is he going to transfer? No, it looks like he's just building up probes onto it, not transferring a whole lot, which is a bit strange. Typically you see the player actually transfer about 6 or 7 workers over here. And then essentially having a huge economy. Looks like ByuN a little bit behind. He doesn't have his command center quite complete yet. Does have the second gas on the way, and he's got a widow mine and a starport on the way. So it seems, honestly, ByuN has been building the same way every single game so far as I can remember. And it seems to be a very strong build that works well. To be honest, it's pretty much all around. He's been doing it versus Zerg, versus Protoss, versus Terran. I think he's done it. No, I don't think he's actually done Terran versus Terran yet. But he's been doing this pretty consistently so far. So seems to be working quite well. Obviously not scared. Ooh, interesting. A second gold base being taken here. So this is a bit of a risky move now. It was risky enough taking one gold base. But if he takes a second one, then, you know, he's not really building up attack units. I mean, look, he's got 6 army supply. His opponent's got 18. And his opponent's not even being aggressive. He's gotten for a base. So if ByuN had continued to build units and went for an all-in, at this point sOs would be in the mud, face down. So it looks like an early blink. I mean, 4 minutes for a blink is quite fast. Got level 1 armor on the way. So he's obviously expecting some sort of marine aggression, since ByuN is so popular with that, or so fond of that rather. Let's see what he's going to do here. Army supply still favoring ByuN. In fact, it's favoring him quite heavily. 30 to 8. Numbers are quite huge. So this is going to be super risky. This one Marine is like, you know... What the... Oh, there we go. It's got 1 health. It's like, imagine you walking down the street and you've got I don't know, you got internal bleeding, your arms are broken, and I don't know, you've also broken the toes on your feet. That's you right now as the Marine, 1 health. He doesn't seem to care. He's like, yeah, we're just gonna stroll away here. The true meaning of being a soldier. There we go, just moving into the middle line here. Has actually dropped the second Widow Mine. Both of them now buried here. Ooh, using a fake Archon to absorb that. Quite good play here. That's going to give him a bit of time to play with this and basically defend off against it. And is he going to clean it up? It does look like his Marine army has pretty much been cleaned up here. He's only killed off a few, but he's still holding on there. He does have the 2 Widow Mines on both sides. Now, I wonder if he's going to get a hit here. Oh, almost! Didn't quite manage to lock onto it. And there we go, the lock on. Whoa. Did he just blink away from a Widow Mine hit? I didn't actually know that was possible. Funny enough. Definitely an interesting thing. I thought you could not do that. But apparently you can. Now, from what I heard, it seems that, and this was words from Harstem, he said that winning a game on Prion Terraces as Protoss is like some sort of miracle. Sorry, versus Terran, that is. So, ooh! SOS. This is something I haven't seen before. This is beyond ballsy. Not only has he gone for 1 expansion, not only has he gone for 2 gold expansions, he's now gone for a 3rd gold expansion. Now, gold expansions are pretty plentiful in this map. As you can see, there's 3 on each side. There's going to be 1 here and 1 here. What is this actually? This is a Liberator. Now, that's been standing there for a while. I remember this was made quite a few, probably about 2-3 minutes ago at this point. And it's still here. So he would probably be well off putting that over here, just to potentially snipe off a few. Looks like the depths have been landed here and getting lifted off straight away. Obviously he doesn't want to stick around too long in case he gets destroyed. Let's see. Army supply is favoring ByuN here, but it's not all about army supply when you're Terran versus Protoss. Looks like the siege tanks are a bit further away, so they're not quite able to reach here. Some nice damage going down. And another drop off going down here inside the main base, as you can see here. All these depths just doing so much damage. They're just taking out these SCVs. No problem at all. Not worried about the Marines behind him. He just wants to do economic damage. Now this surround going down here from the Terrans. Oh, nice force fields actually preventing those from hitting there. Cleaning up behind him. And then managing to get away with those. Some nice play here from SOS. And he's still here. He's warped in more. So he's just doing so much work here inside this main base. I want to have a quick look at the units lost at. Let's just put this on follow. And boom. 25 SCVs. And he's only lost 8. And that was actually his gold base on the very right side of the map. So quite crazy so far. If you have been in this video for about 9 minutes so far, I'm going to automatically assume you're somewhat enjoying it. If you are, of course, please leave it a thumbs up. That will greatly help myself in terms of both ranking on YouTube and letting YouTube know that some people are enjoying my channel, so that others can discover it as well. I would super appreciate that. And oh no! What just happened? Did he just stim and just run into those? What the hell just happened? You know, I need to go back and check that. No, I'm going to quickly bring up the replay. And that is it for game number 3. Now, while I think that SOS had this game in the bag because of that huge harassment inside the natural base, I have to show you what happened at the end of that. I don't know if you actually got it from the end of that video, but there was actually like a triple or a quad stim of those Marines and Marauders. His units went down to like 1 health, and all of a sudden they just got melted altogether. So that was just pretty much, you know, just slice off the top. And that's pretty much it. I hope you have enjoyed this. Of course, leave it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Good luck, take care.